Hi, hello everyone. I'll make this quick. This is important, so listen up. Upon release of the game, most progress regarding unlockables has been wiped. This includes guns, perks, accessories, and medals. This also, unfortunately, applies to progress to the sacrifice Easter egg. You will need to redo the entire Easter egg, down from the sacrifice knife back up. Everything still works as it should, thankfully, so there's no problems on that front. Do with that as you will, and enjoy. Hi, hello everyone. My name is Weelime, but you can call me Silver. And I'm gonna tell you now, if you clicked on this video, get ready to suffer. There will be Morse code fucking everywhere. I hope you're ready for that. Complaining aside, this is the continuation on how to do the Sacrifice 3 Easter egg. As of right now, we don't know what comes out of it, but I'm sure by the time this video comes out, you'll probably know, or I'll just, put it on screen or something. Firstly, you want to join your VIP server, as you see that I am. And in your VIP server, you want to go ahead and type in / game mode control. Trust me, this will make your life easier. And then alongside that, you want to do force point 1 barracks. Barracks is the first point that you need to go ahead and continue the Sacrifice 3. You may skip the round. And also, if you wish, which I recommend, you can do / skip early game, so you don't have to wait for that red force field to go away. Once you get to the barracks compound on the new game, you'll see this building with all the beds, and there will be a Bible on this bunk bed right here. Go ahead and click that. You'll see this giant prayer on your screen. You won't need it right now, but it'll be in the video description when you need it. Next, you want to go to this candle, put that out by clicking it, and just over here in the building with the logs and the ammo cache, there'll be this paper and an ink and quill. Go ahead and click that ink and quill. And you can see why they conscripted me to be an officer, because I am so good at writing. You'll see that you've made some sort of symbol with the spilled ink. And what this symbol is a hint on where you have to go and find this same ink symbol. There are many, many different symbols you can get, so I'll showcase them all on the screen right now. And if needed, I'll add a Google Doc from Easteregg in the description. Many, many thanks to them. So once you get to the compound that you need to go to, essentially you just want to search the entire compound for that little ink symbol you saw before. Or if you're feeling lazy, like me, just consult what you see on the screen right now, and that should give you a brief location on where you need to look. Anyway, if you're at the greenhouse, your little ink spot will be right there behind that bed. Now, when you see this, you're going to want to click it, and then you remember that Bible thing from earlier? Just copy and paste that in chat, or type it out, whatever you feel like. And it'll tell you that you feel connected to the earth. Then you'll hear something, like, really weird or something, I don't know.
You get it, by the way? Oh. That means yes.
Hey, don't mind that little thing down there. Anyway, when you're done with the whole ink thing, go ahead and type in / force point 1 manufacturing. This is the next point that you'll need to go to. Now, before you get to the new point on the new round, you want to become a rook. It is vital that you become a rook. Once you're on the manufacturing point and are a rook, you want to come to this building, specifically the one with the Judgment Incendiary box, and under this staircase right here, there will be this little notch you can see just a little bit. Go ahead and shoot that with a mining bomb launcher. Once this is open, you can go ahead and click this. Upon clicking it, it'll tell you this. This doesn't really matter. But what does matter is this building across from here. If you look at the lights, specifically that one, you'll notice that's blinking. And if you remember anything from my previous sacrifice videos, this is Morse code. Now, bear with me, as this is going to be a bit intensive. Here's the thing about this light. It's blinking out a number, and this specific number is in Portuguese. So it's blinking out a Portuguese word, and then you must translate that back into its respective number. Once you have your number, you'll come over here, and this table right here with a few cards on it, this is where you enter your number. How you enter your number is by clicking the cards. So say you got 3, for example, you would just put up the first 3, right? However, if you got a number like above 5, so let's say 7, if you got 7, then you leave these 2 down and then fold these ones up. This would count as 7. Once you have your number down on the cards, you can go ahead and click this book again. Now, if you got it right, it'll tell you flip the page. So now I'm on the second, which means I got my first number correct. However, if it stays on the same page, that means you got it wrong. You have to try again. If it says the pages feel glued together, this is just a cooldown phase. So you just have to wait a little bit before you click the book again. Now, do remember, this will take you quite a while, as you have to do this 4 times. Yeah, good luck. Just in case you don't know which light to translate, this is the first one. That's the second one. That's the third one. And that's the fourth one. On the 5th page, it'll tell you we found the hatch, we can finally go home. And as akin to the ink thing we did, you might hear something. After you're all done here, go ahead and do slash /force.1 outpost. And then skip round. This part would require you to do a metric ton of Morse code, but it is quite easy to brute force, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Firstly, when you're at the outpost, you want to go around and find these little lanterns. Do you like them? I don't care. Shoot all of them you can find. This is a little hard to explain, so try to follow along with me, alright? Now, on the outpost, you might have noticed that there are a few objects that you can interact with. First one being this mug, next one in the destroyed house being that sandbag, third one being this ammo box, and right here is the bottle in the L-shaped building. When you click one of these, you'll notice it controls one of the lights on the watchtower. And essentially, what you're going to have to do is try a bunch of different combinations with turning the lights on and off and clicking this and basically seeing if you got it right or not. Now, there are 16 possible combinations that you can get. I'm going to put something on the side of the screen right here and take a screenshot of this, use some sort of markup tool. Use this to essentially just keep track of the combinations you've gotten. And if you got one wrong, mark it wrong. Just keep going down the list until it works for you. Oh, when you're done with the outpost thing, go ahead and type in /freecam and use Shift+P, and you want to go to that big orb over there. Now, once you're here in freecam, go just below here, and you'll notice these buildings. These are where your menu is. Now, in here, this is your loadout screen, and as you'll notice, probably, piece of a code right there. Might be different, but still write it down and translate it. The next piece you'll be looking for is right here in the settings screen. On this chair, write down whatever's here. Next up, in the cosmetic screen, you'll see code right there. Write that down. And lastly, in the server list, right there. Write that down. After you completed everything else you need for the sacrifice Easter egg, go ahead and type in /force.1 assembly. And then skip around. Okay, this is a little tough, so I need you to stay here with me, alright? On the assembly point behind the banner, you want to go into this building. Now, in this building, you will see these pickaxes on the wall. Now, these pickaxes might not look like anything special, but this is where you enter that Morse code number that you got earlier. Now, if you wrote down your code, you should have it wrote down somewhere, right? You take that code, so mine was 3364. You want to subtract all those numbers by 1. So for example, if you had 3364 like me, you would have 2253. What you would want to do, after you change the number, you want to click this pickaxe however many times is on the first number. So since mine is 2, I would have to click this twice. After you've clicked it twice, click this, and then move on to the next number. So I would have to do 2 again, and then I click this 5 times, and you get it. After you've entered your last number with this one, it'll tell you that something is nearly complete. And when you click this one, yeah, stuff's gonna happen. What the f***? Okay, I won't lie to you. I didn't get really good footage here, so I'm going to have to talk this out. Now, this is a whole different part of the game if you couldn't tell, and you have a few objectives here. Your first objective is to find the red false Bible, and there will be an enemy after you pick it up. He'll go down in 3 shots. Make them count. What the f? Now, after that, you're going to have to search this cave and search for a few items. These few items are a machete, gas mask filters, pictures of a waterfall, and Weller's dog tags. Yes, there will be more enemies, so keep your eyes and ears open. When you have all these items, there will be a cave that has skulls and a door at the end. You have to exit through that door. And there it is, gang, at the end of the tunnel. The Hope automatic pistol.
Hey, yo, man.
What? Oh, yo, what's up?
Dude, is that what I think it is? Dude, you
Yeah?
did the whole sacrifice Easter egg? All that Morse code for that thing?
Uh-huh. And that's it. That's the completion of the sacrifice Easter egg. But, if you're still watching, there's something I wish to say. Thank you, all of you, for 1,000 subscribers. We've even gone beyond that point at this point, too. I am genuinely thrilled beyond belief that we've managed to accomplish this. So thank you, all of you, for staying with me. And, as always, thanks.